Alright, what is up, y'all? My name is Frankie. I'm here doing a gameplay commentary. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this on my normal channel. I used to do these commentaries on my gaming channel, but that channel is so dead. I want to start something new where I just talk about whatever the hell I want, ramble, kind of like my own little video diary. I really have nothing really to say. I'm not doing this to gain an audience necessarily. I'm just doing this for fun and for my own personal growth and just to see what comes out of my fucking mouth. So I have a gameplay right here from this mobile game called Modern Combat. I don't have Call of Duty on my phone or on a console, so I'm gonna have to work with this. This is what I usually post. I used to do these kinds of videos when I was in eighth grade, I think, or seventh grade. That's when I first did my first one, and yeah, I did it all the way up to high school. So I did that for a good amount of years, and I really liked it. And I guess I'm just kind of like integrating myself back into who I was because I didn't do anything for a very long time, and I just kind of got lost on my phone and just distracted myself and got involved into a lot of bad habits and just kind of like lost touch with life basically. So this is like kind of just one thing to do to get me closer back to living life again, you know. It is what it is. It's my reality right now. This game's funny because everyone was trying to kill me and nobody was able to kill me. But yeah, I do deal with a lot of negative thoughts. Uh, I've been through a lot just with these negative thoughts, and adulthood has been fairly difficult for me. It hasn't been difficult. I mean, it shouldn't have been difficult, but for some reason it was. Some reason I got so overwhelmed by so many different things all at once, and I just resorted to just bad habits of overindulgence in various kinds of things. And I lost balance. I lost balance and I lost a grip over myself, and yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened to me. I won't go into too much detail, but I just kind of want to put this out into the world that that's how I feel, or that's how I felt. I'm currently recovering from all that, so currently like I'm exercising every day. Very serious about that. I do my best to read every day, although I'm slacking on that. Reading is very difficult for me. My brain is very hyperactive. Very hyperactive. It's difficult for me to stay on one thing without wanting to race to something else. Like I want to always do something, you know. It's like the tempo from scrolling on YouTube and stuff and like scrolling from one thing to the other, like all the time that I spend on my phone, like that's the speed that my brain is at, like from one thing to the next to the next to the next, like this overstimulated rhythm. It's like that all the time now, and it's very difficult for me to just read a book or to do anything that the only thing that really helps me is working out, because you just got to move your body. It's not really like mental, but when it comes to mental things like reading a book or writing, it's difficult. I like talking too. I like speaking. I like talking with friends. I like speaking. uh, Speaking and exercise really helps me out. Uh, so yeah, right now I'm currently on the hunt for something else to do, something else that I can do to use my time more better than just being on my phone. I want to create something, but I have a lot of like negative thoughts, like negative self-limiting beliefs about things that I can't and or things that I can't do. Like I've had thoughts of like becoming a filmmaker or doing comedy or doing music, and they all get shut down with negative thoughts. And I don't I don't know how to like I guess my strategy was to kind of like prove them wrong by like replacing it with the opposite of what it's telling me, which is, positive. But it always feels like I'm fighting with it, like I'm fighting with my mind. And at this point, it's like my mind's just fighting itself, like even though like I'm not really doing anything. And it gets very, very frustrating. I remember when I first tried to learn how to meditate, I was fighting with my mind because I couldn't get it to stay still. I couldn't meditate, and I was like repeating the instructions in my head to meditate, and it was just like very difficult. And I got frustrated with that, and I just stopped meditating altogether, and I went the opposite route, and I just caused myself a lot of havoc and chaos, and just completely abandoned like my mental health just by like being on my phone all the time as a way to escape my issues. I mean, it's not entirely my fault. I mean, my environment is not a good environment. It really isn't. Where I live with family, and the family that I live with is not the most responsible people out there. They're not the most conscious people out there. Uh, it's pretty dirty, unhealthy food. It's just very difficult to kind of like maintain my own habits, and just being around people that don't really make an effort to better their lives. That's a very difficult situation to get out of, because like part of me wants to do what they do, just kind of like not really doing anything, but another part of me wants to get better. And it's so exhausting, and it's so difficult. So that's really all I have to say. That's the end of this video. Again, I'm doing this for myself and just to kind of get my voice out there. And I appreciate if anyone watched this. So, yeah. Hope you guys got something out of this. My name is Frankie, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Adios, adios, adios. This game, I'm gonna try to find a different game. I don't know about this game. We'll see. Alright, peace out.